9 West Coast, 10 to 12 on the East, girl, you better tune into it. And boy, I try to tell you this the new big movement. Sit down and catch a vibe, cause these folk foolish. That's what you can bank on, to the bank on. Plus the more mob and the rewatch gang strong. You are not tuned in the human with the zoomies. I'm in zooming with the homies on, man. Hey, Tom.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to Zoom with the homies, man. Shout out to everybody that's already pulled up in the chat. Scary Squad, Rewatch Gang, More Mob. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and rocking with us. It's been a crazy week. Had a great week and a half of filming. Not even a week and a half, like a week of filming in Atlanta, man. Look out for some amazing content coming to you real soon. New food show on the Kev on Stage Studio app, so make sure y'all check that out as well. If you didn't already know, yesterday was a new episode of More to the Story. Today was a new episode of Wording is Hard. We had Rob Hayes on there. It's a great episode. Tomorrow's gonna be a new episode of Damn Internet You Scary. It's gonna come out a little later because, like I said, it's been crazy. We just filmed it today. So thank everybody for pulling up, man. We're going to have a fantastic show. I hope you guys are excited. I see y'all in the chat. Big Sis Chris is here. B Banks is here. Farron Hammond is here. Jose Martinez is here. Naima's Creation. What's up? I see you. What's popping, everybody? How's everybody doing? Thank y'all for pulling up in the building. We got a fantastic show. So I'm going to start loading the people in so we can get this thing going, man. And we're going to get it going just like this. So we got a fantastic lineup, everybody, man. Again, thank y'all for pulling up tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the shows that I mentioned. Shout out to the MooreMods. They do a crazy job of making sure that the energy is good in the chat. And you know what I'm saying? If you get out of hand, you know, they will mute you for a second. And if you keep going, they will put you out of that thing. But we appreciate them and all that energy. Shout out to Hippie Gold. She kind of leading the pack on that one, as well as Stephen Ocon and Jennifer Rivas, man. That's the original squad. They've been doing it for a while, so shout out to them. We're going to kick this thing off just like this, ladies and gentlemen. First up, this is my sister from not coming to the stage, Heart of the City. We were actually on the same season together. She is a Louisiana representative. You know what I'm saying? She's been doing that thing for a while. She's also a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make the world a better place, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to make a lot of noise. Clap it up. Make a lot of noise for the hilarious actor, writer, content creator, and comedian, Miss Carissa Cropper.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm so proud of you.
Got that goddamn name right. What's up, ladies? How you doing?
I feel great today. I only have 3 more days in school, baby. Ooh,
hey.
3 more days. Hey.
That's the thing I done for the school year?
And we are.
Hey.
And I'm so excited about that. Whew.
Come on, man.
We made it. I'm drinking. It's everything. It's everything.
That looks like the goblet from Indiana Jones. When he had to go in there, he had to pick the right goblet, and all the other ones were shiny. He got the dusty little goblet. He was led by the Spirit, Carissa.
That's right. This was the exact one. This is the same one they had in there. That's the same one, baby. That's the same one. When they get close to the end, I have to drink out my friend. Go ahead. Introduce these people.
Well, we're glad that you are here, and we're gonna keep it rocking just like that. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he was on the show before, but there was so many people on the show that we didn't get a chance to really get to know this brother. He's an amazing comedian, hanging with the likes of Lil Rare Howie from Chi-Town, doing his own thing right now, ladies and gentlemen, killing it on the comedy scene. Good friend of a good friend, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, yo, you got to get my boy back on the show. I was like, say less. Next time I'm hosting, I'm there. He's going to be there. We're going to make it happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see him right now broadcasting live from a cave, all right? He is in the tombs right now, but he made it happen. Got the headphones on, doing his goddamn thing. I want you to put your hands together, make a lot of noise. Come on, kick your feet, clap your hands, stomp the ground, make a lot of noise for Mr. Alvin Newsome. What's up, brother?
I'm gonna correct you. I got warrants. I'm hiding out. That's really what's happening. I got warrants. I'm trying to make it to June 1st, so that's what's going on. You know, I'm just gonna be transparent with you, brother. I ain't gonna lie. You know.
Ain't no thing, man. Well, listen, we glad to have you here, man. How's 2021 been treating you so far?
Good, man. Good, man. You mentioned the Lorel thing. That was a dope thing to happen. I'll speak to that a little bit more later, but I'm just excited about this year. Glad that we getting some back to normal. You know, so yeah, a lot of big things happening this year for me on a personal level. So I'm excited, man. It's a good year.
Well, man, we happy to have you here, brother. And we're gonna keep it moving just like that. As y'all continue to come in, man, please hit that like button, man. And we're gonna keep it going right now. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady is awesome from the Midwest. Okay, my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. One of the dazzling ladies of comedy. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a leopard change the spots. Ain't that right? Flat? You goddamn right.
That's
you can.
right. You know it.
That's right. You can. Listen, she is one of the most amazing comedians you have ever seen on the stage. She's hit every stage that you can imagine in the States and out of the country as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together for the comedian, the actor, the writer, producer, if you will, okay, content creator, amazing star, Miss B. Flat.
Thank you. What's up, balls and all, titties and kitties? I gotta say, you are the shit. You know, I love how you introduced me. You are the shit, and that woke me up because you know a bitch was asleep.
Oh yeah,
I just finished doing my yoga class, and I was like, shit, I'm normally be asleep at this time. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to drink an energy drink, some wine.
Hey, listen,
if you would have put me on camera, I was about to roll up and blow up.
Hey, listen,
I'm making it.
Live your life. Shit. Live your life. Ain't nobody gonna stop you from doing that. I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah. This is.
I'm loving this shit. I'm up.
This is just homies kicking back, having a good time, catching up. You know what I'm saying? So you feel free to do what you need to do to make it happen because we damn sure gonna do it. We damn sure gonna have a good time. That's what we do. That's what we do on Something with the Homies, man. So I appreciate you being here. B Flat hit me up earlier. She was like, "Hey, send that little stuff on over because I got to take a nap." And I want to make sure I got it when I get up. And
damn right.
I love it. If I would have had the time, I would have done the exact same thing. Well, thank you for being here, man. We're gonna move on to the last and final comedian of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen him all over Instagram making hilarious videos. He is one of the standouts from Bounce TV's Off the Chain. He was also he's also a veteran. You understand me? A veteran of the military. You stand up and you salute this brother. Don't you just clap. I want you to let off 21 gun salute, but don't do that because I think that's usually when somebody dies. But you can bust a cap real quick if you need to lower the property value in your neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, make a lot of noise for the content creator, producer, writer, and stand-up comedian. In the house tonight, we got Mr. Marvin Hunter.
All right.
What up, good people? What up, good people, man?
Yo, Marvin.
What's up, brother?
Hey, I appreciate you having me here, dog. Hey, nigga, I made it. I'm on Zoom with the homies, bro. I'm on, bro. For real, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, listen. Everybody can get on Zoom with the homies. It really just comes down to me scheduling it out, man. But now I got a team to help me schedule. We scheduling this thing out 2-3 weeks in advance. So shout out to my team, man, making amazing things happen, man. We just gonna jump right into it, man. Marvin, man, you've been killing it on the gram, brother. How was that transition for you? Because I know that's not a traditional thing.
You know, it's weird because I'm a little older, so I was kind of already dealing with it, so it wasn't really that big of a jump. You know what I'm saying? With me doing it on the group, but I just can't stay out of Facebook jail for shit. And now they got me in TikTok jail, and so I didn't even know it was a damn TikTok jail. I'm in TikTok jail now, so I don't know what's going on, man.
That's crazy as hell because they be letting anything fly on TikTok. So for you to be in TikTok jail, you must have really did some shit.
Bro, I didn't do nothing, bro. I didn't do nothing at all, man. They got dogs fighting on there. They got folks hanging up the draws over people's head, bro. And then take me out because I said something about Trump, man. I can't wrap my brain around it, dog.
You look like you're in a time capsule with those classic hip hop posters on the wall, man. You got the Public Enemy. You got the joint right there.
Yeah, doing a little something, man.
I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. Carissa, what you cook tonight? Because I know your ass be in that kitchen whipping it up.
I didn't make anything tonight. I had a long day, so I didn't make anything. I just picked something up. I picked something up around the corner from the Hong Kong place, but they left out my beef with the brown, my broccoli with the brown sauce. So I told them just throw that on my account. I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. They open a little late, so I think I'm gonna get on off here. You know, after I do that and check about it because they knew I ordered that shit. They knew it was on it. So like, it wasn't on the receipt, but I have my receipt on there. It's on there.
It's on there.
So look a little closer. We had words, but it's gonna smooth out. It's gonna smooth out. So no, I didn't make anything today. But I'm gonna hook up. Look, oh my God, I'm fell in love with this snowball I got up here. Nah, I like a decorative situation with call it snowball a dessert for me. So they just took a strawberry snowball. They didn't put some strawberry topping on there and some condensed milk and threw a piece of cheesecake in the damn snowball.
Now hold on, wait. For people that don't live in your city, you gotta explain what the hell a snowball is because that means something
snowball
different.
I
don't know what a snow.
Nah, snowball is something different on Urban Dictionary.
I'm using niggas with snowball. It just depends.
No.
That's an A-ball. Stop.
A snowball is like a
Philadelphia is a snowball. They be big like this.
Well, I don't know if that's what I'm talking about.
You correct that real quick.
No, that ain't
no,
what
no, that's not.
About. And they don't be talking about A-balls in Philadelphia. They be talking about a snowball. I see them. They be about a golf ball size.
Oh,
all
no,
right.
no.
But
no,
I ain't into that. I'm just telling you what I saw.
What I saw.
But and you were saying about the dessert.
It's like a drink. It's like
That's
it's
dessert
ice,
for other people.
but it's ice. But you have it real. You chop it real thin. Then you put some fruity liquid and shit on there. And then people do serious things with it. They could put all kind of stuff in it, but I ain't never had it. So I was like, what's sticking out of that situation right there? Tell me, get down to it. And he was like, it's a cheesecake. I said, hold up, let's do that. And when I had that and I bit into it, I went somewhere different. I have never had nothing touch me like that. So guess what? I'm not going to buy something and not figure out how to make it. So I done got the condensed milk. I done got me some snowballs. You can get them here in like let me show you what it is. Hold on, because you know, y'all got to learn. Y'all got to learn.
Because that's a fact.
This is what it is.
This
This what it is. This what it is right here.
I thought it was like a snow cone.
It's like a snow cone. Yeah. So you take this and you get you some strawberry topping. Yes, you put that in there too. You muddle that shit down. You gotta muddle it.
Muddle it down.
You gotta muddle it down. You gotta get that spoon. Work that out. Then what you're gonna do is lay your condensed milk in there. You gotta lay that condensed milk in there. This not hard. This look. I didn't take it 5 pounds eating this. 5 pounds. I'm gonna tie this down. I'm gonna tie this down on a heating pad under my blanket later. That's what I'm gonna do. That's good.
The way she's selling this, I'm cool with losing my right foot. I'm cool with losing my right foot behind this. I'm gonna try this.
Yeah,
that's diabetes right there, but I'm gonna lose my right foot behind this. That's she's selling.
I'm thinking your foot's still young. You still got a young foot.
That's even better selling point. She right. So I can eat like 6 of those and I'm good.
You're gonna be
that 7th one, I'm losing the foot.
Yeah,
rest those teeth real hard afterwards, and you good.
Yeah, nigga.
That's right.
That's
what
happened. What accent is this? That's Louisiana.
And then motherfuckers ask me. They be like, B-Flat, how you look so good at 57?
Bitch, you better tell them. You better tell them what it is. No, I eat it all the time.
Bitch, I ain't 57. I just tell. No, motherfucker, I tell people that so they can say, "Oh, you look good for your age." Nigga, you supposed to step your age up. Yeah. So if you 45, you tell a nigga you 54, they be like, "God damn, nigga, what you doing?" You be like, "Drink a lot of water. Don't have no kids. Don't eat no
just be lying. Just be out here lying to the people."
Yeah.
Drop the knowledge. Drop the knowledge.
But I'm 52. I'm 52. Shit. And I tell you know what? I look at all my fellow comedians and they always calling me now because I've been vegan and all this bullshit since 89. That's the 9-foot white girl in me. So anyway, now motherfuckers calling me back. And I used to be like, what you doing? Eating yogurt? They're like, bitch, you always doing yogurt. I'm like, bitch, I'm eating yogurt, not doing yoga.
Oh, doing
so
yogurt.
now everybody's sick because of the bullshit that they've been eating on the road. And it's catching up to them. Every time I talk to them, I be like, oh, he had a stroke. And then they be late night eating in the room, ordering shit. Oh, I ain't eating at the show, eating and going out. And they be like, B-Flat, what you eating? I be like, bitch, these hazelnuts these raisins.
Yeah.
I always take care of myself on the road because you know why? First of all, you know why I don't understand why comedians don't take care of themselves on the road. First of all, everybody broke. Niggas don't have no health insurance. You can't afford to go to the doctor. So why don't you eat better so you don't have to get sick?
Attacked.
You know what I'm saying? They be looking at me crazy.
I feel attacked.
Oh, is that hitting home for you?
I feel attacked.
Listen, I completely
agree. Like, what do you want in the green room?
That I absolutely agree with you because that food at that comedy club, man, that shit is meant to kill you. It's meant for you to like get big and want to order another drink, man. It ain't nothing but chicken fingers, fried chicken,
and then niggas be like, fix me a platter to go.
Yeah, nachos.
Yes,
mozzarella sticks. Same old same. No matter where you go.
They look at me crazy because I be having apples in my bag. I be having shit in my bag. I eat before I come to the show because first of all, they don't never have nothing for me to eat. I just like have me some wine and my weed. I'm good. Cause I already had my food. Okay. After the show, I'm done. I don't need to eat. Why you need to eat again?
You got weed in your rider?
Food tastes good.
In your contract?
I got weed in my eye. Nigga know.
Okay.
Oh.
They know I got it in my eye. It ain't in my contract. I don't put nothing like that on paper.
No.
Shit, I would. Now fuck it. It's legal everywhere down there now.
No.
You have
but then they might try to mess with your money. No,
it's telling you want some mid. Do you have a Cash App? Do you have a Cash App?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and change your name.
Yeah, I see y'all put y'all's up there. No, don't be putting my Cash App up there. I don't want to. No, why? Because then people ain't nobody sending me no money. I don't want nobody sending me no $5, $3 and shit. By the time I transfer to my bank, then they gonna take out $2. I'm good. The Lord has blessed me. I just got done paying for
she don't want you to send this way though.
Yeah, send that way.
Send it to y'all. Send them the tips. Send it to charity. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Right there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing but give it to the homeless people. But no.
Somebody said, "How fat is that blunt smoking?" They didn't understand that there was a cigar.
That's a cigar, buddy.
That's a cigar. Oh,
Rocket Patel. That's a better cigar.
Wait a minute.
She got a better cigar. That's a better one.
Are y'all excited to be getting back on the road?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marvin, what city haven't you done, Marvin? What city haven't you done that you want to do, or what city are you looking forward to going back to?
As crazy as it sounds, man, I've been all over the world, all over the country. Bro, I ain't never been to Las Vegas, man.
Really?
I've never been to Las Vegas in my entire life, man. That's probably the only place I've never been, bro. I've never been to Las Vegas.
Hold on, wait. You never been like to perform, or you never been? Period. Really?
Oh.
I've been 20 years in the military and doing comedy for all this time. I've been all over everywhere. I've never been to Las Vegas.
Bro, this is just my experience. I don't like the Vegas shows, man. I don't know if it's because comedy is one of those things, like it's jokes. You gotta listen, you gotta grasp these jokes, you have to pay attention. It's kind of hard to compete with that when somebody's pulling a tiger out of a fucking plastic cup in the next room, and they see this shit on a regular basis. So all the shows we've had in Vegas, they were all kind of like mid to me. Like, I don't know, the audience just be like, oh, okay, that's cool. That was actually pretty clever, but we ain't gonna laugh at it. So I don't know, Vegas is kind of weird to me when it comes to like the laughing tip. What you think, B?
Well, Tahir, if you're on that kind of stage, yes, it would be fucked up because you are competing. You like in a little ballroom and these little other rooms, and then you can hear the slot machines and shit and people winning and all kinds of stuff. But you have those experiences early on. Fuck it, but it's learning. It teaches you how to work around shit, and then as you do, because I've done big stages on the Nephew Tommy tour. At the Palm, but we have the whole theater. It ain't none of that. But the thing is, I'm not a Vegas person.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. Vegas is cool, but I think it's too hype for what it is, and the fucking it's too expensive. If you ain't gonna eat the $2 pancakes, they give you like 12 pancakes for $2. Then you got to pay like $30 for, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want a piece of broccoli, like if you just want a really good meal.
And
like,
I don't gamble.
I
don't gamble, so
I don't gamble either. Like that appeal, the gambling and the club.
It's no shopping.
That's not for me, man. I would lose my fucking mind by losing money.
No.
Yeah, I go for the shows and I'll go for the food. Now the food, I'll spend some money on food. I spend all the money that I made on that show on
Vegas
some food.
Is not for us. Vegas is not made for black people, because if it was, they would have all the people that DJ there be techno. They don't want niggas flooding Vegas like that. That's not Miami or South Bend. Vegas is for people with that. They looking at big spenders coming from around the world. You know what I'm saying? We breeze through, niggas get their money together and all be in one suite where these got high rollers coming in. That's
we got 30 people in one suite.
You know,
30.
One suite. Yeah, nigga be like, you still owe $300. They already gave you $300. They like, the room is $10,000 a night.
Yeah.
Then nigga like, I'm sleeping with my car. Nigga, we ain't know you drove. So
that's how I will say this. They do have more than techno in there, because I know Boys and Men had a residency there, and now Usher's about to have a residency there. It's gonna be popular for the summer.
I said the DJ.
Yeah, I go for that.
Oh, the DJ. Okay,
you talking about like the beach parties,
the DJ. I'm not talking about the residency. I'm talking about the parties. Like when you come down in the casinos and you go to the clubs. That's all. Like they'll play a couple. If you go up and try to request a rap song, they be looking at you like you're crazy, and then they just be. I'm like, that ain't me.
Oh, you look like you hit that shit. You good with it, B? And you hit that shit. You good with it? You look like Aunt Bill when he was.
Oh no. That's because my nephew be down here, all in my. This nigga be in my basement. Like, get a job. So.
Yeah, but
Vegas ain't built for us, but we do have good shows there.
I didn't realize that you were from St. Louis.
Kirkwood.
Oh,
I am from St. Louis, Missouri.
I
grew up on Wells and Kings Highway.
Yeah.
If you know where that is. What part of St. Louis are you from? Where did you grow up in St. Louis?
Well, I grew up on the east side, but I always went to school in St. Louis. So I went to Scullin over there on Kings Highway and
why do niggas from the east side always say they from St. Louis?
Let me finish. Let me finish it
up like a Camden nigga here in Philadelphia. Because Camden niggas over there in Jersey be talking about they from Philly.
Listen, I'm from the east side.
I'm born
and raised on the east side. But I always went to school in St. Louis. I went to Scullin Elementary on Kings Highway and Penrose. And then I went to Gateway Middle on Jefferson. Somebody's audio is doing something weird.
Yeah, somebody's audio is.
I have no idea. I hear it.
I'm gonna try to go through and see.
Is it mine?
I don't know. Let me see. Every time I try to go through and mute everybody, it always stops. Sneaky bastard. Okay. But so I went Gateway Middle on Jefferson, and I went to Gateway High on South Kings Highway. So I went to school over there, and then I moved to St. Louis when I was.
You had to use somebody's address. Your mom had to use.
She gonna put you on blast.
To get to school over there. No, because it's all good. His mama did the right thing. She didn't even know schools over there where he from. So that's why his mama had to go to school. And that's not the greatest area of Illinois. They ain't even got no damn grocery stores. Tahir, how many grocery stores they got over there? You can count them in the whole city.
Two.
How many grocery stores?
It's like two. It's like two in the whole city.
It's a city of like 300,000 people. They got 2 grocery stores. They got 2 grocery stores, 10 clubs, and 3 gas stations.
Who?
Yeah.
So your mama did the right thing.
Yeah.
Look how you turned out. Look how you turned out.
Yeah.
You said Louis homie. That's right.
She sacrificed a
did
lot.
Right thing, and you thank all them people. And you know you can only use so many addresses per year. So you better tell your mama thank all them people who extra address she had to use. I came up. I know about it. Tell your mama to thank all them people for them extra addresses she had to use to get you through.
That's funny.
And they be knowing
somebody
shit.
if somebody's watching the show, if you're watching the show, just make sure that you got the show on mute if you're watching it at the same time, because that could be me too. So just make sure it's on mute at the same time.
Does that mean that your picture is down in the corner?
No. Like if you have another tab open. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, you good right there. It's just that somebody watching.
No, I ain't got no tab.
Yeah. Okay.
My husband set this up.
That's all.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, but I give it to you. You from the Lou. I give you the Lou. I'm from, like I said, I am from Kirkwood, Missouri. I'm from the first unincorporated black area east of the Mississippi.
Come on now.
In like 1800.
Talk
first
shit.
3 black sections. Got Meacham Park.
Talk shit.
Yeah. I'm hardcore. People be thinking I'm soft, because they be like, oh, she's so nice, she's so cute. I'll be like, bitch, you don't know me, slap the shit out of you. I love to fight. I ain't had no because people don't fight no more. Everybody want to shoot. You love to fight. That's how you know I'm old school. I ain't had no fight since October 3rd, 2006. So I feel like, and I've been telling my husband we don't have no drama. Because I ain't got nobody ever called on his phone and said, oh, your husband fucking me, or we don't have that kind of drama. And I'd be like, damn, when is the bitch gonna call here so I can two-piece with this golf club? We don't have no drama, so I feel like my life is boring.
Like she ready for it though.
I don't look for the drama.
She know the date of her last fight. That's when you know you got that life.
Yeah, because absolutely, Alvin.
I had a fight with my neighbor.
Can anybody else date their last fight? Can anybody else date your last fight?
I didn't write it down, Marvin.
No.
I didn't have
it was the 90s. It was the 90s.
I had
think
a
it was
loud
97. It was 97.
Agreement. Yeah, I had one of those.
No, I had a physical fight, and the police was called, and I had to get a copy of the police report.
Oh, that's legit.
She comes to my show. She comes to my shows to this day, and that fucks me up because I be thinking like, this bitch gonna try to sideline me one day 10 years later. But I used to get nervous, like, why she at my show? And she bring her husband. I'd be like, this motherfucker gonna try to jump me. They had me on edge on stage. I was like, sit in the back. Y'all better get your ass in the back. I don't care if y'all think
there's somebody you know.
That's right.
Somebody you
they
know
make me nervous. I told it was my neighbor.
Oh,
I wore her ass.
Well, she told you stop putting that shit in her trash can. She told you stop putting that shit in her trash can, and you continue to do
my wallet.
So you say what?
She stole my wallet.
Wait, she what?
That's too many levels. She just got to start from the beginning. We need his whole story.
She stole my motherfucking wallet.
From where? Your house?
I used to let her from out my bag. Now let me tell you how it happened. I'm one of them. Everybody know when I roll up, people like kids would come and help me with my luggage, or people be like, Miss Beverly, you need help. And I ain't gonna say her name. She used to. Her and her husband moved on our block with my neighbor, and they need a little money. So out my basement, moved stuff around. I paid her some money, had her in out of my house. So I'm coming home from the airport. I have my suitcase. And I had my, the little retractable thing, like your little banner thing. I'm holding that, and I had my tote bag open. Only I just paid for my parking. My car had been sitting at the airport like a week. I dropped my wallet. It was right inside my bag, right? Right. So I'm keying into my house. She's holding she took it out at the door. So when she came to the house, she put my suitcase down. I just went up. I was like, oh, thank you, so-and-so. And I said, I'm taking a nap. Upstairs. I got up at 7:31. I called Jackie. I said, Jackie, you on the road with me to go to Burger King so I can get me a veggie burger? They knew. So she said, yeah. I go downstairs because everything is still where it is. And I'm like, where's my wallet? So now I'm running to my car, come back. I'm thinking, I know I ain't drop it because it's big out her. So I called Jackie. I said, you got to come down here because I think, so we adding it up. I go knock on the door. They say, oh, she took so-and-so and so-and-so to the store. Okay, I'm gonna wait. So now I'm on Jackie's porch. I see them coming from around the corner. She's with her niece and nephew. I said, I'm fucking her up when she come around. I'm talking shit on the porch. Everybody on the porch because they know when she came down the sidewalk, I was like, I'm gonna give a fictitious name. I said, Janet, can you come over here, please? Here go Jackie. Oh, bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. How you gonna ask a bitch, please? Bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. She came down the sidewalk. I said, bitch, you stole my wallet. Blue, blah, blah, blah. I just started fucking
blue, blah, blah, blah. Blue, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, blue, nigga, blah, I was killing her. I was killing her.
It's like a 16 piece right there.
I had her up on
Mr.
Mr. Duke's car like this. I was hitting it. Then when I hit her in the mouth, that's when my knuckles started hurting. And I was like, I shake my hand out. And she ran out. So then I was down there kicking on the motherfucking door. I was like, bitch, you think I'm the motherfucking block captain? Bow!
You the block captain acting like that?
Damn.
Fuck you up, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Yes. I clowned like a motherfucker for 30 minutes in the middle of the street. She wouldn't come out. They called the police. She called the other sisters. My neighbors, we was ready to rumble like a motherfucker. When the police came, they came to my house. First, they went down there. She didn't want to give her real name. And if you didn't steal my wallet, why you ain't press charges? When the police came to my house, they was like, ma'am, we saw her house. We see your house.
Okay.
We know she stole your wallet, but you can't just be jumping on people. I said, well, is she gonna press charges? And they was like, no, she ain't want to give it. I said, well, I can't go on stage. I had like a little scratch on my forehead right there. I was like, I got shows. Do I can't be going on stage with motherfucking scratch on my foot? They was like, did you see her face? I was like, no, fuck that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. 2 days later when I saw her, I did cry. And I had to apologize because she was fucked up. And that goes to show how much rage was in me, but she was fucked up. And I cried. And then I apologized. Yes, because I was like, you're not gonna take advantage of me and steal. And then her niece and nephew told me, they were like, Miss Beverly, we know because she spent money on them. And I never got the thing back. And then eventually, like years later, it came out. But I was like, I ain't crazy. I don't give a fuck how much weed I smoke. I'll never lose my wallet. I don't never change my phone number. As I've been in this business too long, you got me fucked up. So
you knew somebody took it.
Oh, it was bad. I was like, the meat part.
Yeah.
St. Louis came out in me. That happened at 7:31.
That was definitely some West Side activity. That was definitely some West Side activity. Okay.
I felt bad. When you choking a nigga, that means you serious. I had her on the hood.
Hey,
yeah.
Choking and stabbing are both actions of passion. So you definitely meant it. You definitely meant it.
I meant it. Damn. They kicked me out in the street. Somebody threw it. It was terrible.
Marvin, where you
from? I had a good fight like that.
I'm from Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Don't look at me like that. RZA.
You from where?
RZA, don't look at me like that.
I'm just ain't never like you said. Who remember they last fight? They do. You say something. I don't be fighting. I can't do it. I'm the queen of the runaway. If you don't like me, we don't like me. That's what the fuck it is. I'm not even trying to. I don't like me sometimes, so I understand your pain. But we don't need to do this.
She said, I don't like me sometimes.
I am a cold 98 pounds. I'm a cold 98 pounds, and what I'm gonna do is talk to you and be like, "Girl, it's not even worth it. You can't brag on beat me up. No, baby. Go get somebody."
I weigh 128.
I'm not trying to like.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Marvin, you say you from where in Mississippi? Vicksburg?
Vicksburg, Mississippi, right on the Louisiana line.
Look at you. Look at your neighbor. Hey, neighbor. Look at your neighbor.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Look at your neighbor.
I've never heard of that. Never heard of Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Well, you better get some and get into it because it's out there.
They got boys down there, Tahir.
Hey, you ain't pay attention in
That's
class.
When you stop at the gas station, they try to sell you boiled peanuts.
I'm not doing no boiled peanuts. I'm not doing none of that shit like that.
Why you want to do a boiled
peanuts? What's the purpose of that?
Baby, that's the game food right there.
My best girlfriend, that bitch be eating pig feet in a bag.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
In a bag.
They got that glue on it.
I said, oh no.
I don't like it.
It was in the plastic.
I don't do chitlins. I don't do chitlins, but I fuck up the
Let me tell you something.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. What you say, Marvin? You don't do chitlins, but
I don't do chitlins. I don't do chitlins. Hog intestines. I don't do that shit, but I'll fuck up some pig feet.
You fuck up some pig feet?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, you from Mississippi. I ain't never heard anybody like willingly accept some pig feet in a couple of years. It's been about 10 years since I heard somebody even mention eating pig feet.
I will do it. And then don't let them be pickled. Don't let them be pickled.
In the jar with the pig fluid on it.
I will fuck them up.
That glugger hanging off that shit. I don't want that. Have all mine.
Somebody just said that glugger too. That glugger.
That glugger. I told you that glugger. It's like.
But I don't do chitlins. I can't fuck with nobody's chitlins. I can't eat that.
How you draw the line at feet, but chitlins is the problem?
Because you gotta understand what a chitlin is.
You might well go all the way. You might well go all the way.
Because chitlins is the pig asshole, and I'm not eating that.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And when they make it so good.
Cooked chitlins.
They do. They pull the brine.
Where do they even sell chitlins at?
Everywhere in the South.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, yeah.
They sell that shit
in Philadelphia.
Yep, and you cut them and you take
They might, but I don't know where. And I sure don't look for them.
And
every store.
TAHIR. And the young girl don't know how to clean the chitlins. No way. They leave the booty hole part in it, and it should be farting while you eat it.
Wait a minute, nigga. Old girls don't know how to clean chitlins, nigga. What is you talking about? Young girls chitlins ain't even supposed to be around young girls.
I thought they had stopped selling
82.
I thought they had stopped selling I really did. Because I don't see them out here. I remember when I was in the Midwest.
Young girls.
I remember when I was in the Midwest, they used to have the chitlins in the bucket. I ain't seen the chitlins in the bucket in a while, so I thought they had stopped saying. I thought they collectively came together. It was like, hey, this shit is killing the community. Let's get rid of this shit.
You didn't look hard enough when you was in Georgia. They here.
That's it. That's it. That's every freezer section at the bottom.
Every freezer section.
At the bottom. You know what I'm talking about, Marvin. In the red bucket, and your auntie get them in
the white top.
And she take that brine and pull that thing down and wash it. You got to wash it.
I'm good. I'm good.
If you put onions in it, it's supposed to make it not smell, but that shit still stink.
Everything, yeah.
They tell you all kind of shit. Hold on,
wait. You gonna put something that stink by itself
and you eat
something else that stink and think they gonna cancel each other out? This ain't math, nigga.
Yeah.
Protons and neutrons and all that.
No.
Understand why niggas that eat chitlins talk about they don't eat ass. If you can eat chitlins, you eat ass.
You very much so do.
That's all I got to say. Thank you. You can eat ass.
They only do it around the holidays. They only eat ass around the holidays. That's when they eat chitlins. Thanksgiving.
I don't understand.
Well, at least you know your ass is potentially cleaned. I'm just saying because people be talking about they don't do that. Oh, you eat chitlins, nigga. You can eat ass. I'm just saying
niggas
eat chitlins that look like ass. It is ass. It's no, everybody don't. Everybody don't.
Folks eating ass on the first date.
Wait.
Some people do. Well, listen, real quick. Let me tell y'all real quick. I gotta make this quick service announcement real quick. The year has sprung. Spring is about to hit a little different because we're all finally starting to get back outside to see our friends again. So no matter where your adventure takes you, bring the comfort and style of Mack Welding along for the ride. Trust me, your closet is going to thank you, whether it's their hoodies, polos, tees, or active shorts. Everything in the Mack Welding collection mixes and matches seamlessly to fit with any of your other trendy products that you have. Now, I myself have the Mack Welding underwear, I have the socks, I have the lounge pants and the active shorts, but they have all of the men's essentials. You got socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, active shorts. Mack Welding promises comfort and a consistent fit. They're versatile, they look great, they feel great from working out, going to work, or going on a date. Mack Welding is for everyday life, and they have an amazing assortment of technology wrapped up in all of it. A wide range of customized fabrics that you can keep up with, that can keep up with you. Excuse me, no matter what your day looks like. And they have a totally free loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life. And once you reach level 2, just by spending $200, you get 20% off of every order for the next year. That's not 20% over this dollar amount or 20% over this dollar amount. It's 20% off of every order for an entire year, and you keep the free shipping. So Mack Weldon wants you to be comfortable. So that if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. So I'm going to hook all you guys up right now. Fellas, if you're looking for some good comfort wear, some good lounge wear, some good active wear, polos, underwear, t-shirts, socks, whatever it is, I can get you 20% off your first order. All you have to do is go to mackweldon.com/Zoom, ZOOM. Enter the promo code in Zoom. That's Mack, M-A-C-K, Weldon, WLDON.com/Zoom. Use the promo code Zoom. You'll get 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics. Boom. Have to do those little commercials every so often.
They don't service fat niggas though.
Well, I mean, listen, Marvin. Here's the thing, man. I don't know what it goes up to. I know it goes up to my size. I don't know.
He said, "You got to get your own, brother." That's basically what he just said. He said, "You got to get your own, brother."
I'm listening. I'm listening to the spiel.
Niggas always want to blame somebody else for they say.
He was like, "I'm good. You, I don't know."
I know they got my waist size. I ain't the smallest person either, so they got mine in there. You might look up, you know what I'm saying? Grab you some socks or something.
All right.
Nigga said socks like this Christmas.
Just some little socks or something. You look real nice in your little socks, Marvin. I see you with your little socks. Marvin, how did the grumpy uncle come about? Tell us about that.
My first wife, I got divorced. Bitch took everything, so it changed my whole outlook on life.
Okay.
And that's where the grumpy uncle was born. You know what I mean? And so, but honestly, I used to tell jokes. I was doing comedy for maybe about 5 years or so, and then I had a couple of jokes that I delivered angrily, and the shit took off.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right. And so I was owning something, and then I started writing like that, writing my stuff like that, and it really took off because it's not an act. I mean, I don't say shit I don't feel.
Right.
So that's where the creepy uncle was born, man.
Okay. Right. Alvin, how long you been doing stand-up, Alvin?
October will be 7 years. Been doing it 7 years.
Hey, my boy. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Love it.
Yeah. That's a good thing. What's do you have a favorite city to perform in or favorite club to perform in?
Favorite city I've performed in so far, Sacramento. Sacramento is real good to me. I did the Comedy Spot and Punchline up there, and it was good to me. From aesthetic looks, I was talking about casinos earlier. I actually did this place. Hopefully it's still open. It's the Santa Ana Star out in the Albuquerque area in New Mexico. Beautiful, just a beautiful place to perform, and it was one of the nicest venues I performed at since I've been doing it. And I love that place. It was nice to look at.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What about you, Carissa? You have a favorite place? I think we asked you, Carissa. You told us your favorite place.
Yeah. I don't remember what I said, so I'm gonna come off the top with something different. Because you can't remember things like you used to.
That's what's up.
My favorite place to perform in. Oh Lord, it's probably like a hole in the wall. Like I ain't like where y'all at. So in New Orleans they got really nice spots. I like New Orleans. If you can make it in New Orleans, like they're not kind. So they like me out there. So I like going out there. They make me feel thick. So
they make you feel thick?
Yeah, I be getting up there. They be like, "It's so fine ass." When I see that, baby, I'm going to tell some jokes. I be like, "You can see it, fine ass." I was coming here with a light still and put that head down. You can see I'm fine. Knowing I'm looking like the mic stand, but they don't care. They just get it. It's not.
Oh, I'm looking like the mic stand. Bless your
heart. Yeah, they be like, "Ooh, yeah." I'm saying. So when you ever give me that, I'm fit to get ooh. So I love it. Go to New Orleans. You walk down the street, they be like, "That's her," and I be like, "Yeah, that's me." So I like that. Yeah. I like that. I just like it. Me. So this is me, and you told me. So,
all right, be flat. Favorite city to perform in or favorite club to perform in?
Damn.
You see how you gotta be damn it?
Indianapolis.
Naptown
is always Naptown. You know why? Because I hosted there for like 6 years. at the Madam C.J. Walker, and motherfuckers would come from everywhere, from Chicago, St. Clarksville, Tennessee, and that has always been my favorite, second to my home. But I performed in Naptown more than I performed in St. Louis, but those are my two favorites. But I have to say Naptown.
Okay.
Every time I go there, yes, I love it. It just reminds me of St. Louis.
Yeah,
it's only 3 hours away. It's just like being at home. All the hole in the walls, the lodges, and the karaoke drunk niggas. The chicken shacks. I love all that shit. Even though I don't eat none of it, that's where I be.
Right,
that's where I be.
Right,
so
right.
yeah, I totally get Rissa. I get her when she says that. It's the hometown shit that makes you feel the best, that people you can really relate to.
Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to say Naptown. I gotta say this.
I'll
be there.
I was at
this
one
weekend
show.
coming up.
I was at one show, and this lady came up to me, and I ain't never had this happen before. That lady said, "Hey, you want some?" And I was like, "Some what?" And she was like, I was like, "Oh, I didn't." I was like, ma'am, I ain't never had that happen. I must have pulled this down. That's what I'm searching for. That's what I'm searching for all the time. Now, somebody be like, "Hey, you want some?" No other words. No, not a picture. Nothing. She say, "Hey, you want some?" I was like, "Ma'am, licking your purse. What are you talking about? Feeling like this?" I was like, "I done made it. I done made it." She was about 60. I was like, "Ma'am,
don't say that. Don't say that, bitch."
But look, I was like,
more ways to make it.
I was
bitch.
like, "Ma'am,
There's
ma'am,
more ways
nice.
to make it.
I know, but I said, "Ma'am, you nice," and I will take that. Don't you flirt with me and tell me a good time to walk away. Don't you do that. You done flattered me. She done flattered me today. Just go with it.
Oh,
make you feel good. Make you feel good.
I had a bitch come
that
up to me.
Tell it.
Rissa, can I tell you? This bitch came up to me at her show and said, "You was funny." I said, "Bitch, I wasn't that funny."
Rub down
Get your hand off me.
Down your whole shoulder.
I wouldn't pay to see me, bitch. That's what she said. So I said, "Bitch, I wasn't that funny. I wouldn't pay to see me."
You was to her. You was to her that night.
I don't give a fuck what you like. Don't touch me and don't try to test me. Because I might fuck you up. And then they gonna say, "Oh, you assaulted me. Oh, you gay bashing. Bitch, why you touch me? You ain't
always come back to violence.
I accepted that compliment.
Always
let me tell you something.
I'm telling you.
It always go there. Let me tell you.
That is
B flat. I talked to that lady.
Yoga. That is why I teach yoga. I'm telling you,
to learn some more.
Because if I did it, no, I ain't had no fight. I ain't had to cuss nobody out in the no, that's not true. But I ain't had no fight.
Okay.
And I ain't had that happened a while ago. Bitches know.
But you about that smoke.
But I said, bitch, I wouldn't pay to see me.
No.
I got about that smoke, but I don't smoke everybody smoke. But no, niggas be coming up to me talking about, "I got that smoke." I'm like, "I do too. Thank you. I'm good." You can't smoke everybody smoke. You never know what people
He's
might
not
try
gonna
to
tell
do.
you anything. That's what it is.
I be on the road by myself. Yeah, nigga, I'm like, I'm good. I already know I got my hookups everywhere I go.
Hold on for a second.
From here to Melbourne, Australia, baby.
Marvin, what's your favorite city or favorite club to perform in?
Man, I love Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama, man.
Alabama.
And Chocolate Sundays, man. I love that shit, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chocolate Sundays is one of those clubs you come to, and man, they just stroke your ego, man. They just feel like you the funniest mother. I never heard a joke like that. That motherfucker good right there.
I literally had a heart on when I got off the set.
Oh,
literally.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Oh my God, man! They make you feel like you a god at Chocolate Sunday.
Yeah.
What an ego stroke.
Yeah. I feel you.
I love what is it? The Comedy Factory in Baltimore? Is that what it is?
Okay.
I love. First of all, Baltimore is just a laughing ass city. They love to laugh. I don't know, it's because they went through so much shit, but Baltimore loves to fucking laugh. Like, and I've said this a couple times. Like, whenever I decide to shoot my next special, I want to do it in Baltimore. I love St. Louis. I did my first one there, but my second one, I wanted to be in Baltimore. They really show up. They come to laugh. And I love that. Like, if they fuck with you, man, they gonna have a good time that night. So I'm all in. So I definitely love Baltimore, man.
They're good. They down home.
Yeah.
They good down home people. They not like DC bougie niggas. Yeah, they down home. They real niggas in Baltimore. You saw The Wire. You see all the shit that go on in B-more?
Man, I did a casino in Baltimore up in the mountains. And man, I fell down and took a wrong turn and ended up, I swear I was on the set of The Wire. Man, I was so goddamn scared. I had never been to Baltimore before. I was like, what the fuck?
They got mountains up that way? They got mountains up that way?
If you get outside of Baltimore, it's a casino up there on a lake by some mountains. And I had to perform up there. And I had to come. I got
off highway like 695.
Yeah, and I had drive through it, but the GPS
hilly areas.
The GPS took me right through The Wire. It was horrible.
You was downtown.
Marvin turned into a white man. He was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't need
pull her car out and inspect it right at the stoplight." I was like, "What is going on, man? What is going on, man?" Like, it was crazy. It was crazy.
That's crazy. I saw somebody. I didn't click the comment, but this is for the audience. Somebody said they can't keep up with the new schedule with Zoom with the homies. The only change is that every first week, guys, I take a week off to rest, and we have guest hosts. There's no real schedule for the guest host. The guest host is just when I'm not available to do the show. So like tomorrow, Ty Davis is guest hosting. Yesterday was Nick Harthan. But the schedule is always the same. It's Tuesday to Thursday, second, third, and fourth week of the month. First week of the month is when I take time off to, reset everything. So it's still a schedule, you know what I'm saying? And the only reason we do it like that for the first week is we play the rewatch game episodes, and so y'all have something to watch. But I talked about this yesterday on 85 Soft, and I talked about it today on Damn Internet You Scary, so you guys will see that like tomorrow or something. But Zooming with the Homies probably is coming to an end within the next couple of weeks. Just wanted to give y'all a heads up. Everything's
too big, bro.
Yeah, it's bro. It's
Spectrum money. He got that Spectrum money.
No. I mean, I do, but that's not it. It's not just that. It's not just that. It's just a lot. It's a lot of moving. It's a lot of moving balls. It's a lot of moving pieces going on right now. I don't want to slip on something, and it's getting harder and harder to book people because I'm very excited that the world is open back up and that people are getting ready to go back on the road. So it's just a little harder to book the comics right now than it was the past year because shows are picking back up and people aren't as available. So yeah. So we might do it. We might do it like once a week or once a month. We haven't figured it out because I got to talk to the ad company and all of that type of stuff too. But I mean, y'all see it too. Like it's almost 8:00 and it's only 900 people in here. So they're getting back to work, guys. So I love it. I love y'all. This is right. I love this. The comments catching up and shit like that. I just wanted to give y'all a little heads up so it happened. Wouldn't be no shit going out. You acting funny. I've been acting funny, nigga. Don't act like that.
Funny. Now that's funny, the St. Louis in you.
Yeah. But I own my shit though, B. That's the thing. I'm like, yo, money gonna change you. You goddamn right it is. Don't nobody get money in the same neighborhood. You out your mind. I'm moving to B flat neighborhood. She's a captain, neighborhood watch and all that shit.
Oh no, nigga. You're not moving over here. I'm in a fortress. I just redid my whole basement 8 months. Nigga, I would never let nobody in this motherfucker where I live. Yeah, think I got some money. Oh no! Oh, I'm saying that is so motherfuckers. I just thought about it. Oh no! I live I'm in the hood. I don't live in the hood. You know what? Because of the 2020, it's gotten worse everywhere. And we live in a nice neighborhood, but it's gotten bad every motherfucking where. Yeah, so nobody is exempt from like this crazy shit going on in big cities. We still live in the city, but like in a nice section. But they don't give a fuck where you at. They blew up the ATM machine across the street from my house.
Wait, what?
So that's why I was like, oh, it's getting crazy. Yeah. Blew up the ATM machine across the street at 2:00 in the morning. It happened like 4 months ago. Yes. And they robbed the Rite Aid up the street with sledgehammers. So that goes to tell you that the police don't care. They don't even take guns out no more. It's
How do
crazy.
you rob
Right
someone with a sledgehammer? A sledgehammer is heavy as hell. You got to really swing that thing back to get some speed on it. The motherfuckers were motivated to do that.
That's some John Henry shit.
When you read the news up here, if you read the news up here, and then like my husband has that app, that neighborhood app shit on his phone, tell you where everything going on. Because he'd be like, oh, you can't go running that way today. Because I go out jogging, and he'd be like, oh, don't run up there. They robbed the so-and-so. But what they do is they were breaking into like U-Haul stations, like a ring of people, stealing U-Hauls overnight, breaking into Walmarts and different places and Rite Aids, busting them wide open with sledgehammers, running up in them, getting the stuff and getting the ATM machines, bringing them out. So, yeah, it's crazy. And it's happening all the time. And then the Uber drivers, they're going up to the Uber drivers, making the Uber drivers get out their car at the light. Like a dude could be standing on the corner and the Uber at the light downtown, and then he got somebody in the car and they run up, give me your phone, get out. And then now you driving and somebody around you, get out.
All my street knowledge came from being in Philly.
There's a lot going on up here in Philadelphia. Believe me. And every day it surprises me at what they're doing.
Because
the economy is bad.
No, I got dropped off in Philly at 19 years old when I was in the Navy. I was at the Navy shipyard. All my street sense came from Philly, man. I used to see some of the wildest shit in Philly, man.
It's some wild shit they go on up here. And I thought St. Louis niggas was the craziest. Philly wild. They be wilding out. And I'd be like, no, they not blowing up ATM machines across the street.
I've never heard no shit like that.
Chinaman.
That's
they do it all the time.
That's some different shit right there, man.
Yeah, that's
just
that's some different shit right there.
Hey, to hear. I remember being in A school.
It's crazy.
I remember being in A school, and they just nonchalantly telling us, "Don't go to the park. They raping niggas." And I'm like, "What? They doing what? They raping niggas. They raping sailors. What the fuck?" They're just go on the other side. Like, what? Like they said it like it was normal. They said it like it was normal in Philly. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they catching sailors.
That's real different. That's real different. That's real different.
That's when you go, excuse me? I didn't hear that right.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't sign up for that part of the Navy right there. That's not what I was. I'm not looking forward to
my first crackhead in Philly.
I love it.
Your first one?
I love the city.
Nigga, Vicksburg, Mississippi in the 80s, we seen crackheads on TV. I went to Philly and I seen a crackhead in real life. It was the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Broad and Pine. The corner of Broad and Pine used to be so hot when we used to be walking back and forth to the base, man. It was crazy out there.
The fact that it took that long for you to see
it's a
good thing.
Lie.
That's a good thing that it took. It's a good thing that it took that long that you didn't grow up seeing crackheads. But it's weird to hear somebody say, "Man, I ain't here to see a crackhead till I was 19." It's like, damn,
right?
You had a good life then.
Oh my god, I'm from a small town, bro.
Yeah,
you see that?
I can't imagine growing up in a town that small, man. Like St. Louis was small. But you saw everything because St. Louis was right there and Belleville was right there. But like growing up in a town that small, like what is there to do? Like throwing rocks at water? What do y'all do?
Everybody.
Hold on, wait. We did all been on a road trip, like going to a show or something like that, and you pass through a small town and you see like population 1,500. You like, man, I would fucking kill myself if I was in this small ass town.
My shit wasn't that small. They probably but I was growing up probably about 22,000, maybe about 22,000, something like that. But in the 80s, we didn't have crackheads.
Yeah, Vicksburg,
you see crackheads on TV.
I just ain't live on this side of town.
Do you know how long it take to get to Vicksburg?
I did not.
Yeah. And Vicksburg is in the country. I mean, it's not in the country, but it's like a small country
Yeah.
It's
How many stoplights did y'all have, Marvin? How many stoplights? How many stoplights did y'all have?
We had 4 high schools. You know, we had shit.
They ain't grow up like
it was small.
Don't do him like that.
Yeah, don't act like
don't do it like that.
Marvin, y'all didn't have no hotels. It was just inns.
No, nigga. Hey, it was one hotel. The rest was inns, nigga. Hey, don't do that.
Marvin,
don't
don't let him talk about you.
It was an inn and Miss Sally house down the street.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
East St. Louis don't even have no hotels.
One doctor that did everything. That doctor delivered babies. He was an OBGYN. He was a pediatrician. He was a therapist. This nigga was a doctor for everybody in the town. And he rode a 1998 horse.
It wasn't that small. I put you like it was small enough where MC Hammer's tour bus came through my town and it shut the shit down for that day. Everybody was out. He stopped in this store called Death Shops and everybody came.
Listen, can you imagine being the person that saw the bus coming and you the popular nigga in town? Like, yeah, I saw the motherfucker was coming down the street. I said, hey, that look like somebody's bus right there. That motherfucker rolled right past me. They opened that door up. Man, they opened that side door up. All that goddamn luggage in there. I said, goddamn, that's a lot of luggage in there. Yeah. Petey saw me. Petey came across the street because he saw me talking to him. I was the first motherfucker that saw the bus coming to town. I gave him directions and shit.
First off, how many quarters did that nigga have? Because he ain't had a cell phone back then. He was like, oh shit, I got to call Reggie.
Hey, nigga.
Let me get these quarters together.
Was in effect. The payphone was in effect. MC Hammer bus pulled up to the grocery store off the freeway. Everybody was calling everybody.
Wait a minute.
Everybody was calling everybody.
Why somebody just posted that?
What?
Somebody just said East St. Louis got hotels, but you just have to pay by the hour. I forgot about them. They ain't got no Holiday Inn. They ain't got no Motel 8. You ain't got no Motel 8. Hey, somebody just put it up there and said Mr. Cook, I think. Yeah, you got no Super 8.
Hey,
they got shit like
Mr. Cook. Who remember Mr. Cook?
I think it said that.
Yeah, that was
East St. Louis got hotel. Yeah, he
so
said they
Marvin, y'all
got
had Piggly Wigglies down there?
Yes, sir. We had Piggly Wigglies. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Now, was that a whole? I've never been inside of a Piggly Wiggly. I've seen them passing through towns and things like that. Is that a whole grocery store, or did they just sell parts of the pig in Piggly Wiggly?
It's a whole grocery store.
I figured they just had every part of the pig on different aisles. Like you get the tail, you got a whole aisle full of pig feet. You got pickled pig feet. You got cherry flavored pickled pig feet.
They got pig ears. They got pig snout. You got all
that's
that.
snoot, right? The snout is snoot, right?
Everything.
The nose.
Everything from the rooter to the tutor. That's what they say, baby. Everything.
Damn.
No matter what city you was in, if they had a pig, it all smelled the same. It all smelled the same. So
everything.
All of the
floors be kind of sticky a little bit.
The floor be sticky. The floor be sticky. And all them fucking Piggly Wigglies, the floor be sticky.
That's because they put a Charms blow pop in a bottle of the mop water. So you got to put that in the bucket. The flow just a little crunch to it. Just a little crunch.
I don't care how good they mop that floor. That floor was always a tint, brown tint. Had a brown tint on it.
Brown tint on it. Yeah, it was always.
And the lights flicker. The lights will flicker.
And if you drop something out your pocket, leave it there. Don't you bend down and pick that shit up. Leave that shit there. Don't you bend down and pick that shit up. You finna raise up with all kind of E. coli. Nigga, don't bend down and pick that shit up.
Have your mama ever saw you drop something? You're like, what the hell? Don't you pick that up, baby? That's gone. That's gone. Just leave that. That's gone. That's gone. Don't you try to pick that up.
Gone.
And don't get in my car with that.
I can't do no grocery store where you get groceries and liquor.
That's gone. You can't have that no more.
I'm not with that.
Not another time.
That's a lot to me.
Goodness gracious, man. That is fun as hell.
That's real shit, though. That's the South.
That's the South. I was about to say that, Robert. That is the South. You want to make some
Can you get liquor in the Piggly Wiggly?
All the time.
You can get liquor in the Piggly Wiggly.
Is it behind that glass thing?
Yes, I can't caught.
I don't know.
It was behind the glass.
It's behind the glass with the lock. Yes, you can. The baby bottles. You can get the baby bottles.
You
gotta go talk to the lady. You get the baby bottles. You know the kind of drunks be having. The little baby bottles.
Right there. Yeah.
The airport bottle.
Yeah, the baby bottles.
I can't do a grocery store that sell liquor and groceries because I don't know the benefit is. I'm trying to eat healthy, but you trying to,
they're all going well because we can't go to different places.
Whole Foods sell wine.
Whole Foods sell wine, and I got to get in a one-stop shop. I can't be going all over town. I can't go all over town. They got to sell it all. You got to sell it all, baby. I can't do that.
I was happening to do.
Carissa, you sound so old. Carissa say, I got to have a one-stop shop. I got to get it all in one place. I can't be going all over town.
My pressure be high with all that get out, get in, get out, get in. I can't. It's too much shit. Let's get everything
else. Confusing me and shit, but I'm trying to make a go.
I can't. It's too much.
Did y'all mom or y'all grandparents ever go to like the meat market to get y'all meat, get the meat stuff, or they got it all at the same grocery store?
I ain't never even know they had no meat market. You went to the grocery store in the meat section, baby. A meat market, they should sell meat.
They had a fish spot. They had a fish spot.
Yeah, they did.
Fish market was somebody's own.
Now they did have a fish spot. Now my dad used to go there and you know the bait and tackle place, but no meat market.
Because we couldn't go get the catfish.
No, we couldn't go.
The catfish was fresh. And would hit it in the head with a bat.
Yes, with a bat.
He would hit the fish in the head with a bat.
Hold on.
That bat was still be moving.
What?
Marvin.
He would hit the catfish in the head with the bat. And kill it, and then he would give it to you.
He let you pick it out. My daddy used to say, pick out which one you want. I'd be like, that
was
the
reason why and it would traumatize children. It would traumatize children.
I loved it. I wasn't traumatized.
As I got older, I appreciated it. I appreciated it.
Wow.
This is why I don't eat meat. Because I grew up on a farm where they had to shoot pigs and they pulled the motherfuckers by the nose and beat them and take them to the market. And then my grandpa would catch the chickens and beat them on the fucking tree stump, wring the neck out, chop it off, let the blood squirt everywhere. The fucking chicken be running around the yard. That's why I don't eat chicken. So I'm like, this is so cruel. Why they the chicken like that? It is mean, and that's why I don't be fucking with no fish. Because they be throwing them over in the pile.
B when they slaughter the goat,
so mean. It's so mean.
When they slaughter the goat,
I don't eat none of that.
And the muscle be still moving, and the box be jumping when they put the goat meat in there. Man, look, that scared the shit out of me when I was young.
Let me tell you something. Hold on.
And then they be wringing a rabbit neck. A rabbit ain't never did nothing to nobody.
No, I don't like that.
And I don't like
that. She's right on the show by herself. She don't hear none of us
talk. The niggas skin out.
She's traumatized.
That's me. Rabbit skin.
I used to feel the same way until I taught this little white boy. I'm just saying he was Caucasian. He was in my class, and his daddy came to show us how to carve a pumpkin because I never did it. So he carved the pumpkin and everything, and the man was asking questions. I said, "Do you know what's inside a pumpkin?" So the little boy said, "Pumpkin mush." I said, "You're right." So I said, "Well, what else do you have?" Because this was in the country. I taught at little country school. He said, "We have cows and stuff." I said, "Really?" I said, "Well, what's inside of a cow?" He said, "Hamburgers. And no matter how much you love them, you're going to have to eat them." And that's how he did that.
Okay.
Well, he was four. So he said, "Yeah, I got to raise the cow." And then
I ain't ate no hamburger since 1989.
I ate one yesterday.
No, I don't like that because I felt like
with some bacon on it.
That's white people shit. Niggas should never see that.
Look,
if you saw them bringing a chicken neck up in Chick-fil-A, you might have a different thought about like,
absolutely.
I know that. All we have down here is chicken.
I'm telling you, as a kid, I witnessed all that bullshit, and I was like, "Oh, it's so mean." I can't do it, and I don't eat meat. And even in college, I was like, "I'm changing," because I just saw that, and that is what traumatized me.
I tried to be a vegetarian one morning, and I stopped that evening.
There you go.
I just stopped that shit. But that shit tastes like notebook paper.
I
was like, "What
tell people to do? Look,
what's going on?"
Hold on. Marvin, I will say this.
I just tell me.
We were in Atlanta this week. We got there this past Thursday and we left this morning. And the first 2 days we did straight vegetarian and vegan restaurants, black owned vegan and vegetarian.
Y'all hear slutty vegan?
Bro, you talking about some good food. I had the best and the most seasoned vegan food I've ever had in my life in Atlanta the past couple of days. And when I tell you, and so that's why I highlighted this comment, because somebody was like, hey, Tahir, that dude that put them boots on y'all car was my scandalous ass cousin's homeboy. Now I'm guessing that the guy who made the comment has a cousin, and said cousin is the homeboy of the dude that put the boots on. So I didn't know in Atlanta, like I know they ticket crazy and they boot crazy. Now they put two boots on your cars because niggas was taking the wheel off.
Damn.
Yeah.
And just going to get another wheel.
You got to do like that.
Yeah. Yep. Nigga take that shit right off. Yeah, spare. No man's business.
Carissa, this how crazy it is. They'll boot your shit. They're sitting in the listen because they don't have like registered vehicles. A lot of these companies, and they have a contract with the lots because the builders are owned by the city or a personal, but these lots are independently owned. So they have a contract with different booting companies. So the person that's gonna put the boot on your shit, the nigga that booted our shit pulled up in a 2021 Mustang, 2-door, trunk
where
full
were
of
you?
boots.
Wait, where
Full
were
of
you?
boots. This nigga
Where were you?
Why did he boot your car?
Different, huh?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Why did he boot you?
Atlanta. And like,
Well, guess what? Wait a minute. That's the same fool that put a boot on my car in Atlanta. I was down there trying to watch somebody do some tape, and I had parked sideways because the car next to me parked sideways. I came out the restaurant. I say, sir, you need to get back here. So I'm right up the street. These dudes put up in a Mustang. He was like, I say, sir, why you put a boot? Like for real? Let me code switch, sir. Why did you put a boot on my car? Like for real? I had to code switch real quick. My God, seriously?
Yes.
And I read, I was like, Daniel, what? Seriously, Daniel?
And they got that action.
And guess what he said? He said, because you parked crooked. I was like, well, my eye is lazy. I thought I was straight.
My eye is lazy.
I thought I was straight. I can't see that way all the time. That man said 75. I would say 75 what?
75.
75. He got this. I just took the cord because I needed to get home. I was like, you know what?
Why did they?
I was uneven in the lines. That's why I got it. So I don't know how.
They booted us. They booted us because
why they boot y'all?
Kev didn't pay on the little parking thing in the meter on the lot, so he didn't pay for that. And they booted us for that. So.
Damn.
Bad part is, and guess how much it was? It was $5 a park. I came out there. He was like, "You was uneven." I was like, first of all, no, I didn't see that. I didn't even see what you talking about. What are you talking about? He was moving kind of fast. I was like, "Sir, I don't think you had a couple today. I'm straight."
Yeah, listen. Courtney Williams said, "Just so people know, vegan does not mean healthy," and he is absolutely right because we had vegan burgers, we had vegan salmon croquette, we had vegan chicken wings, we had everything that you would get at a regular restaurant on some fat shit, but just vegan, and that shit was not healthy, but it was so goddamn good. I'm on one of the episodes, both of my shoes off.
Right.
I'm going to work, huh?
And he's right. And
he's absolutely right.
Right.
He's absolutely right.
I don't be eating no vegan barbecue chicken wings. I don't eat that. Like I wouldn't eat that kind of stuff anyway. But they doing this kind of stuff commercially to try to bring people over to tofu. All of this is fucking tofu. And they putting hot and spicy barbecue sauce on the shit and dipping it in ranch.
It ain't just the tofu anymore. They using a lot of people using
the Impossible burgers.
Jackfruit.
They doing everything
they doing everything.
See,
man, it was good.
Been doing the shit since '89. I don't give a fuck what they doing new now because motherfuckers still fat. I say to myself, bitch, I've been doing this. I've been doing this since '89. Quit calling me now, bitch, because the doctor said stop eating chicken, stop eating red meat. They be like, girl, what's your recipe for? I don't remember, bitch. I'm old. I've been telling you like this for 20 years, and now bitch, you want to be all on my face, bitch. Back in the day,
that wheatgrass water tastes like parakeet.
We at the club. Tuesday.
Wait.
OG in the vegan game.
I
You
couldn't
say
do
that
it.
wheatgrass. You say that wheatgrass.
Bible.
That wheatgrass water tastes like parakeet piss. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried it.
Oh, shit.
And that shit, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It ain't for everybody, man. It ain't for everybody.
But nigga, I've been doing this shit before wheatgrass came out. They ain't no wheatgrass in '89.
B-Flat one of the motherfuckers. Y'all see, B-Flat's one of the people like, man, I've been doing this shit, man. Y'all niggas just now trying to get healthy. Now I ain't gonna help you. You supposed to help people, B-Flat. You need to help people. You know they need help.
Like, get out of here with that. I've been doing that before everybody made it pop.
I'm talking shit. Yeah, I do. I teach yoga to a lot of people that need, certain shit. They need a hip replacement and all this other old shit that I ain't dealing with. Bitch, I can still do the splits. I'm a bad motherfucker all 3 ways. Who the fuck? I'm like,
wait.
All 3 ways?
You can do all 3 ways, B-Flat, right now?
You can do split?
Hold on. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Oh. I would have broke all the inside of my hip. Where's she going?
I fart when I tie my shoe. I can't do none of that.
That's that yoga, bitch. And that yoga.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I wish a 53-year-old motherfucker would try to get down to do a split. Somebody gonna have to call the hospital.
I'm not even 53. I get down there. These dogs will have to help me up in here, baby. I can't care of myself.
Listen,
do that.
Listen, B-Flat got up so goddamn
I'm gonna give him my
body. I'm a bad bitch.
Tiffany Gibson said she could do 36
That's what I'm talking about, Tiffany. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't never. I can't get up out the bed in one swoop. I gotta rest. Be like, wait. What's burning? What's burning? What is burning? I tried to get up. Shit. Somebody rub it. Someone rub it.
Everything be hurt.
You didn't just drop down on the floor with no warning. You didn't even stretch.
Oh, I do that all the time. I don't have to. I've been doing yoga.
You got to warm your muscles up,
bitch.
Nigga.
I tried yoga.
No, I don't. Ask my husband.
I woke up. I woke up.
Don't you do that. Don't do that.
Like, what the fuck? I ain't
that
heard
wasn't your real leg.
After this episode, everybody gonna go to B-Flat page to see if she did a busting challenge. Like, I know she did a busting. I know her little freak ass and done this busting.
I do it live.
It hurt behind my knee. Is this supposed to
busted, baby?
No.
Hey,
I can't do that.
I forgot to tell y'all.
Is it supposed to burn behind my kneecap?
And we've been married going on 12 years. So it's going on 12 years.
Congratulations. That's a who in this day and age.
So that's why I got to do what I got to do. Somebody trying to slide in. I'm like, bitch, don't wait a minute.
Keep it. Yes. Oh, shit.
And she's doing it so many times. She's doing it so many times. She's putting her leg up there so many times.
So many times.
I totally believe in just taking care of myself because I just want to live a long, healthy life.
You are.
And I'm very young.
Can I just give you my body and you work on it for me and then give it back?
I'm just trying to live.
Let me loan you this for the weekend. See what you can do.
Yeah, just take mine out for a spin and try to fix it up. Give it back later or something.
If I could just stop farting.
Take my shit, round it up. I'll be stretching and flexible.
Nigga, I swear to God, if I could just stop farting when I tie my shoe.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, man.
B-Flat's husband is over his homework house watching this show like, yeah, now that's me right there. Now you
right?
That's me right there. Now you see why I can't come over. You know what I'm saying?
My husband is asleep.
He up there sleeping with all the lights on, trying to stay up waiting on me. He been asleep. I can see called himself watching the game.
That's so sweet though. That's sweet though.
Wait a minute.
That's
He's
sweet
like, I'm trying to stay up. Look, 4 hours from now, I will be waking up. And I'll be upstairs in my yoga room because the world is quiet and I get to write in my journals and get to concentrate and do different things. And then I run my own life. Don't nobody be up with me, so nobody bothers me. So then by the time people get up, I feel like, well, fuck it, I'm about to lay back down and do what I do. And I just start my day. I get my day started. And yeah, I've been I have this book. You see this book here? I have like
you gotta learn.
I've been keeping them since ever, but I write it.
So you say in the morning time? In the morning time? You say the morning time you gotta get up and meditate?
Yes, and I just write in my journal.
I'm gonna put this shit down, and I gotta go vegan.
Just clear your head, do whatever. Then you're right. I'm crazy. I express it in my journals. I write my jokes. I write my
journal.
But I'm just saying, everybody different. I just don't like to be bothered. So that's why I get up early, because then don't nobody bother me. Because once the day starts, everything gets crazy busy for me. And it's like I don't get time for myself. So that's the time I just go with my body. When the shit wake up, I'm up. Yeah.
It is. Listen, Carissa acting like
I do. I'm on my
I am. You better. Hey. Morning meditation.
Carissa get her life right now.
You know,
journal, and don't be bothered. I got all that shit down.
Carissa, I don't even know why you wrote. Carissa, I don't even know why you wrote down vegan when you're the person that told me how to deep fry some ribs. The first time Carissa was on here, she told me how to deep fry ribs.
They're good, ain't it? They good, ain't it, Carissa? Yeah, they good.
She's like, yes.
They make me feel some kind of way.
Listen, on a serious note, I really encourage women to take care of themselves because we take care of everything.
I'm writing this down.
So a lot of times women don't have time for themselves because, and a lot of times women, they so into what their kids doing, what they got to do for their job, trying to keep up with their nigga. They never take time for themselves. So I feel like if I can take care of me, when you take care of yourself, you feel better and you enjoy taking care of other people. Because a lot of times you have resentment. You be like, I wanted to go work out, but I gotta pick these kids up. I gotta do this. I hear the shit all the time. I be like, bitch, just get up in the morning and do you. Fuck everybody else. So a lot of people are learning to do that, and they be like, you know what? And now they don't mind. They don't mind doing. Yeah, fuck. Because you know why? They husbands be at the motherfucking gym saying fuck everybody else. Niggas playing basketball with their homies saying fuck everybody else. Taking care of themselves. Everybody got to have it on time. But all I hear women, my kids, my job, my mama need this. I got to go over here. Got to do all that. Some balance. So that's why I say, do you when you can. And then you don't mind taking care of everybody else because you won't have resentment. You won't be complaining about it because you got your shit out of the way for yourself. And that's where we get caught up. So I totally encourage women.
You should write a book.
Or you can do like me. You can do like me and say fuck them kids, because that's what I'd be like. I'd be like, fuck them kids. That's also a thing that you can do.
It's bad to say like out loud, but if you spell it,
it's not. It's real easy.
I spell it sometimes.
You know what?
Sometimes you gotta say it. Sometimes you gotta say it.
Because kids have their time. Kids have their time all the time. That's what kids are. They are kids. They have their time all the time. And you have to maintain them. And in maintaining them, you got to maintain yourself. But we lose our sense because we're so caught up with everything that we got to. We got to cook. We got to do the bills, balance the budget. The nigga come in, put the money on the table, and you got to do everything with it. And then you got to get the kids and figure out who's going to babysit, plan the vacations. Niggas don't do all that. They just be like, where are we going? Where we leaving? You know what I'm saying? But
some of us, listen, I had to highlight this comment real quick because FTK is one of the movies that's fuck them kids. That's one of the things we say. But this picture is so funny because Azale Martin
got his kid in the picture.
He got his kid in the picture. And he's still
I don't know that he here. He here. I don't fuck with him. I don't like him. He's here.
He's letting us see the kid. He's letting us see the kid.
Yo,
he letting us know he committed to the life.
The bills ain't going nowhere. Your job ain't going nowhere. All that shit is going to be the same. Everything is going to be the same and redundant if you treat it the same motherfucking way. So that's why I say, look at each day like a due day you never seen. Do something different.
I want to commend Carissa. I really respect teachers. And what y'all do, y'all provide a service. They need to pay y'all way more money than what they pay y'all.
Oh, yes, they do.
Y'all was blessed with something I don't have, and that's patience. And that's patience, man.
Let me tell you,
patience.
You know,
I've been teaching for 23 years, pre-K, okay? Now, I take my job seriously. Yes, I tell jokes and stuff, but when I get in that classroom, you have to do what you need to do. So I don't play. They're going to read when they get out of my class. I care about them when they're at school, when they're at home. And most parents are like, Miss Carissa, Lord, I'm going to have to call you tonight because I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm like, FaceTime me. And I will get on there and be like, what is the problem? Oh, mister, they crumble. They don't want me to know. They act like that. So,
because I was a substitute teacher, and I only lasted 2 hours. I couldn't do it. Because the motherfuckers sitting in the first grade of school and they don't even know their goddamn name. And you ask them who the fuck his name, he talking he Boo Baby. Who the fuck is Boo Baby? Don't nobody know who the fuck Boo Baby is.
Boo is definitely that's the auntie or the grandma. They're like, oh, look at Boo Baby. Like, nah, that's not his name. You need to call the boy Charles because that's what his name is. That's what
Teach the baby their name. Teach the baby their name.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes I don't even ask. I don't know who Mudgy is. I don't know why it is a Mudgy. Mudgy gonna pick me up. Who is Mudgy, baby? What is a Mudgy and what kind of koi coming in? Because you getting in. You getting in. It's 3 o'clock. You gotta get in, baby.
I was a teacher. I taught 7th grade science for 2.5 years. And then I taught at a jail for like 2.5 years. Yeah, 7th grade. 7th grade. Listen, I would much rather, if I had to go back to teaching, I would much rather go back with the convicts and the killers and the drug dealers.
7th grade is a confusing time.
I will much rather deal with it. At least I know what I'm dealing with. I look at his file and I know, oh, this nigga done robbed 38 at liquor stores. I know what the fuck I'm dealing with. Them 7th graders, them motherfuckers change every day. Different personalities.
They don't know what's happening.
You don't know their body's changing. They mad at the world. They mad at their parents. You here to help them. They still like, fuck you, teacher.
Yes, absolutely.
Put me back in jail,
absolutely.
Nigga. Give me the student. I got one student. That nigga used to eat people's face. Give me that nigga before any 7th graders. Yep.
Here. Me and Rodney Perry had to go. Me and Rodney Perry and a couple of actors and some ball players had to go talk to these 12-year-olds, 7th graders. And one of the NBA players, the girls was asking for his autograph, and at some point he threw his hands up like this and walked up out the crowd. He came into the library and said the little girls was feeling on his ass. These is 12-year-olds.
I believe
that's the life. I'm not surprised.
They fucking
look. Let me tell you something.
They are. They can dig down, as they say.
I was handing out Halloween candy outside my house, okay? And this young man was riding on a bicycle, and he came up and just, you know how you hand the kids the candy? He just did thing, got what he wanted. They be a once over, walked up. I say, sir, what grade you in? He said 7th grade. I said, sounds about right. He did not care what he was supposed to get. He's like, I'm taking all of this, and I'm going to ride back around. I say, haven't you been there 3 times? He's like, you can count. I said, young man, look, okay.
He is different. He's
different. Way different. I'm cool, man.
I used to substitute teach. I quit substitute teaching when I was first moved to Philly because a couple of motherfuckers was like 2 years older than me. You know, like in the 12th grade, I was in high school. I think I was like 22. What are these motherfuckers?
He's like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this with these wrong people.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Charles, we went to school together. Charles, what you doing here?
I'm serious. This was when I was going to Drexel. I was at grad school at Drexel, and I used to substitute teach over at I think it was like Benjamin Franklin High School, and 2 of the niggas was like 20 or 19 years old in the 12th grade. And then like I would walk way past my apartment building because they would be following me. I'd be like, oh, I don't want these niggas to know where I live. And I was like, oh no, because my apartment was within walking distance to the high school. I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. I was like, these niggas is bigger than me. I had to stop. I stopped teaching.
They bigger than me.
I wasn't ready for that.
That's crazy.
It wasn't working. It was way bigger. You know, these high school kids be looking grown.
They do. They have wait. They have some that come to my
like
school.
somebody mama.
They come to the school and I be like, so who are you picking up? They be like, I'm in the ninth. The ninth what?
What?
You in your retirement, boy. You over in the eyes.
Phase of your life.
Ninth, boy.
Hey.
Yes.
And then they don't even they
doing that.
different. Do they still play hide and go get it? Do they still go play hide and go get it in school?
Nah, they just fucking. They just fucking at this point.
No, no,
well, that's elementary. That's elementary now. That's elementary now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's elementary. You gotta watch them in about the 3rd grade. They get to know themselves. You be like, hey, come over here. What are you doing? What are you doing with your hands? Keep them out. You need to see your fingers. All you
do they finger bang anymore? What the fuck? Are they straight?
Now, see, personally, all I hear is conversations, and I'm like, that's not my business. That's not our business. That's all I keep saying. I teach for you. That's not my business. I can't. I don't want to see it. What's happening?
Well,
why y'all so quiet? Why y'all so loud?
I imagine you couldn't hide and go get, play hide and go get no more. Go folk me to you if you hide and go get it now. They'll me to the shit.
Listen, you gotta have that conversation with your kids earlier and earlier. Especially because the internet and all the stuff that's on TV. You just gotta have that conversation. Don't try to people trying to wait till 16 too late. 16 is too late. You need to have that conversation with your
I don't understand
earlier.
We were so
I don't
free
understand
back
why
then,
we can't talk about it. And that's all we.
Let me tell you something. My daughter came to me and she said, I'm saying, I told my daughter, she came to me, she said, Mom, what is sex? I say, do you want like the Disney version or you want me to? No, she said, tell me what it is because they're talking about it. And if they come at me, I'm going to need to try to deflect it. I say, okay, well, let's get into it. I say, sex is when a boy takes his penis and he wants to put it in the vagina. And she said, that is nasty. And I said, exactly. And take that and keep that here and go ahead to bed. And I was like, I did that. Sex talk done. I'm the boss of this. It's not even that hard. And so I got on my second bottle of wine and she came in and she was like, hey, I have a follow-up question. I said, well, what's the follow-up question? She was like, why would they want to do that? I would say, well, look, because boys, they think that's amazing and they want to do it. And here's the tricky thing. I say, when they get older, they'll just tell you any kind of lie to get it. They tell you all kind of stuff like you're beautiful. And then when I tell you something, they'll be like, your mom doesn't want you to grow up. And they just try to trick you. And she was like, those bastards. I was like, yes, again, you're smart. Keep that and go to bed. And then she came back the 3rd time. And I was like, why are you not tired? Because you should be so tired because you've been at school the fuck all day. And she said, well, I just have one more question. I said, go and shoot it at me. Just shoot it at me. She said, well, when you and Dad were married, did he tell you anything to get it? I was like, why don't you just be a leader and shit? Just lead. And then don't follow people like you should. And I was like, and now you need to go to bed because I feel like you call me a hoe. I feel like you just said I was class.
There's so much pressure on these kids, man. Because back in the day, the worst thing you had to worry about is a dude trying to finger bang you with dirty fingernails. You get a yeast infection. That's about all day you had to fucking worry about. And he had dirty fingernails, and now you got yeast infection. And then you think you got a rock in your foot. And they go ask your mama, like, what the fuck is this? And you gotta explain it.
Why?
So
Why
Marvin don't need to have no sex talks with the kids. Marvin,
no, don't you try.
Hey, if I had daughter, don't let no nigga finger bang you with dirty fingernails. You're gonna get a yeast infection.
That's it. That's the only piece of advice.
That's good advice. And I think that's good advice. It's good advice. It's scary. Yes.
It's scary. It's scary.
Thank you.
My auntie used to use rhymes. Wait. My auntie used to use rhymes. She was like, if they look like they did it before, they old. I said, wait, what? What?
It's the truth.
She said, you turn all the lights on when you're about to do it, and you look at everything. You make sure ain't nothing leaking out, and ain't nothing too warm. I'm like, wait, ain't nothing too warm. Just check it on. You got to have the lights on.
If you know, mamas don't have them kind of talks with nobody no more, because you know, for the longest time out here, they say Usher was burning everybody. They say he had a bump on his dick like a house shoe, like Big Mama house shoe, and you still
I'm done.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a house shoe. Wait,
Circle
a
beef
house
sausage.
seat.
That's what they said. He had a circle
They
beef
had a bump
sausage
on his
going
dick
on
look like a house
situation.
seat. That was somebody that said.
Y'all lying to me on the freaking Wednesday.
Now I remember when they said that. I remember when some chicks
I
that
didn't
came
know
out and said,
that.
yeah, they said
Ursula,
that.
no.
Yeah,
They said
I remember that.
What happened
but they
to
still
taking a
doing it.
picture of the dick? All these dick pictures out here. Why ain't nobody take a picture of it? Fuck it. He said, she said. If 50
Was there a
bitches seen
picture?
a bumpy dick, ain't nobody take one picture.
They didn't have the lights on. That's what it
Don't
was.
nobody ask no
In
questions
the
no more.
day
Why
and
you?
age of all these pictures.
Turn all them on.
Just gotta
That's
get
why
your police
Atlanta.
line
Can
up
you
of
imagine?
them.
Listen,
Police
can you
line up of
imagine?
them.
Can you imagine the chick trying to take a picture of Usher's dick and the light is off, the flash go off on her phone while she trying to?
Like, wait,
I'm
what?
sure.
She lied talking about it's
I'm sure
lightning.
they do it
That
all the
was
time.
lightning. That was lightning.
Yeah,
You need
That's
to
why
see fucking rain.
these
Atlanta
bitches
ain't
is
said nothing about
slick with
COVID.
these phones. Y'all
Atlanta
know
ain't said
these
nothing about
hoes is
COVID.
slick with these phones. Why you think they got the vote? They got the vote on their phone, so you can't see all the dick pictures. Bitches can name the dick pictures.
They
The
naming
What
it.
are we
What's that?
doing?
Y'all
I
niggas
don't
looking
want to
crazy
do this.
like they don't know what is the vote. Honey,
I don't know.
I'm old
Look
and I
at
know
Marvin. He
about
like, what?
everything, and I don't look at
What's
nothing.
He
the
like,
vote?
what? What happened?
That's why Atlanta ain't
Some
never shut down
private
for the COVID.
shit behind your phone so that it look like you looking at your pictures. Like if somebody say an example, your girlfriend get your phone and you got
Okay.
all these bitches of titties in your phone. If they're in the vault, even though it looks like you on the app, niggas looking it up. Marvin said,
He like, what app? Where's
He's
it?
like, wow.
it's supposed to be some kind of secret
I
shit
have no
that
idea what this is
you
about.
got to know a different code. So say if you got a whatever I don't
Oh, so
even
you
know what
lock
the
them
icon
up.
looks like on the Samsung, but
Okay.
they're in a vault. So even if your girlfriend
Lock
go
'em
through
out.
your pictures, she wouldn't see them. But then you got the vault, and then it's some secret shit. And because my girlfriends be
Well,
talking about,
tell
I
it.
got that on my
Tell
phone. I
it,
got
man.
dick
Tell
pictures
it.
in my phone. Like, where you get that
Robin
from?
said, don't be telling
So
no
that's like I
secrets.
never
Robin said,
heard
don't
of
be
that.
telling no secrets.
Yeah,
Tell
but
it.
that's
Shit.
what I'm saying.
Tell it all.
In
I'm
the
here
day
for it.
and age, well, Robin know what I'm talking about. In the day and age of all these pictures, I'm
Say they-
surprised all these girls ain't nobody got one picture. They had Michael Jackson dick picture. And if you can get Michael
Oh,
Jackson dick picture,
God.
you can
They
get
did have
Usher.
Michael Jackson.
You can
They
get
did
one
have a
Usher.
picture.
Shit, come on now. You
Everybody
get
taking pictures,
one.
man.
Why, though?
And that's what
Nigga, I remember
know.
my
so
son.
that's
My
why I
son
be like,
had
oh,
a.
he said, bitch, show me the
We took
picture.
my son's phone and he had a dick picture, a dick pic in his dick.
Uh-oh.
And then my wife said it to me, what is this? That look like a dick. And I don't know, that's the normal shit now. You get these kids, they have a dick. You shouldn't be looking in there. You know what I'm saying? What you looking in there for? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
You shouldn't have been
I
looking in
feel
there,
like
baby.
We took the
You shouldn't
phone.
have been looking in there, Lord.
That's right.
Oh,
If
Lord.
you ain't got no strategy of how you gonna answer some shit, don't call me
Don't do it.
and quit looking in the phone. That's right. That's what I say. If you ain't got
Quit looking through
no
people's phone.
motherfucking strategy, quit looking in your kids' phone. Because they
Don't
ain't
do
got
it.
no porno magazines. They don't need to pay for no porno magazine. The shit right on their phone. They
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
gotta go and
Right.
try to look at their
It's right. It's
daddy
right on their phone. It's right on Twitter.
DVDs and shit.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
shit right on.
Twitter.
They
We
ain't
had
the
it hard.
porno. The girl
We
take
had
a
it
picture of her
hard.
pussy. The nigga take a picture of his dick. They send the pictures back and forth,
Oh.
share them around the school.
Like what she said.
That's what they
Yeah,
do.
And then these parents wonder why they little girl on the WAP list, and then you had her homeschool the whole goddamn 2020 because she fucking showing her pussy on the fucking phone.
Oh,
you
Lord.
goddamn phone.
You say she on the
WAP
WAP list?
How she on the WAP list?
Exactly.
And y'all been homeschooling her the whole time.
Wait, the what? What's we?
She on the wet ass pussy list at the school. And y'all been homeschooling her. Y'all been homeschooling the child
Got
the whole
loose.
time. So it's like, gonna ask me,
Got
what you
loose.
supposed to do? You gotta take
Right.
her phone, you gotta take her goddamn phone.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
But
Well,
don't nobody
listen,
want to
listen.
talk about sex. It's so crazy. It's crazy. That's why I'm
You
so
better
glad I
talk
ain't
about
got
it
no
because somebody gonna tell them.
kids. I thank the
Somebody
Lord
gonna tell them.
because
Well,
it's
listen.
You're not gonna
crazy
get the
how
right
they do it. All of the Beyonce and the twerking and all of that. They supposed to twerk but not fuck. I don't think so. They twerking and fucking. white girls and
Working
all.
is the practice. Working is the practice. Well, listen, we typically go from 7 to 9, but because I have a show at 9:30, I'm gonna break out of here a little about 10 minutes early. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna just set it up for the head out. So basically on the closes, you can let people know if anybody hits your Cash App, you can thank them on the Cash App. You don't have to say the amount. Got anything coming up, you can let them know what you got coming up, and you can also let them know where they find you, where they can find you, where they can subscribe or follow you or whatever it may be. And we'll just do it like that. So I'll go first, and then I'll let Carissa go because Carissa's familiar with it, and then we'll go Alvin, B Flat, and then Marvin as well. So thank everybody for pulling up tonight, man. I want to give a shout out to Concetta Green, Brandon Taylor, Jose Martinez. Thank y'all so much for the donations. I want to give a big shout out to the MooreMods. They do an amazing job of making sure that the comment section is fire and all the energy is good and all positive. As I said earlier in the show, this past Tuesday, we had a new episode of More to the Story. Today we dropped a new episode of Wording is Harder with Rob Hayes. Tomorrow is another episode of Damn Internet You Scary. Then we got a lot of good things coming out on the Kev on Stage Studios app. If you haven't subscribed to that, go ahead and do that. $4.99 a month or $50 for the whole year. I got a couple more announcements afterwards, but I'm gonna go ahead and let Carissa go, and then we're gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? What you got for the people, Carissa?
All right, I want to thank Tiffany Gibson, Concetta Green, Jose Martinez, Denzel, and Blake for all the donations. I appreciate y'all. If you are in the Baton Rouge area, I will be performing with DC Young Fly and let me see who else on this show. Don't let me lie, because I like to shout everybody out, but it's a lot of people on there. I'll be at the River Center. Oh wait, here it is. I'm gonna be on there with JJ Williamson, Jesse Banks, DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, and Rude Juice. So if you are in the Baton Rouge area, you come check me out on July the 3rd. I will have some shows in between that, but that's a big one. So get your little ticket and come out and let's kick it.
Wait,
I'm good.
Rude Jude? You talking about Rude Jude from Ricky Lake?
New Orleans.
I mean for Jenny Jones? Okay. I thought you was talking about
Rude Jude from New Orleans.
I seriously thought you was talking about Rude Jude from Jenny Jones, and then he had a serious radio show too. Alvin, what you got for the people, bro?
What's going on? All right, man. You mentioned it earlier. Want to plug and big shout out to everybody. Deshauna Spencer, Quelly TV, and Lil Rel. They picked up a small little comedy thing I did during the pandemic. It's on Quelly TV, which is a black streaming network. We always want to support black stuff, and they got it. And Lil Rel found my stuff.
Amen.
Got to connect with him and Deshauna. They put it on there. So it's on Quelly TV. It's on his curated channel, curated by Lil Rel. So definitely check that out. It's called Lavish in Atlanta. So check that out. If you're in DFW, come check me out June 3rd. I will be at Hyenas Comedy Nightclub in downtown Dallas, Mockingbird Station. So come through, get your tickets. And June 17th, I'll be at Hyenas Comedy Club in Fort Worth. So that's where you can find me. And on my socials, Alvin Sights, ALVIN, SIGHTS on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and TikTok, and all that stuff. So check me out. And to you people that donate, Jose, first name I can think of, thank you so much. Drop some more cash in the Cash App, folks.
B Flat, what you got for the people?
First of all, I just want to thank everybody watching and whoever donated extra to the people. I appreciate that, and showing love to everybody. And I just want to thank you, Tahir, for having me on the show for once.
Absolutely.
And every now and then, I'm like, I didn't even know motherfuckers still remember me. So I'm like, thank you for, introducing me to a younger audience. I'm still a hot bitch. So I appreciate that. And I'm going to be in Naptown this Saturday. I think it's at the Moose Lodge. I'm doing a show with, I'm looking at it right now. This gentleman called Cody Wood. I've never worked with him before, but I'm sure I'm going to have a good time. And it's hosted by a young lady named Amber. She's out of Indianapolis. So I'm going to be there this weekend headlining, and I'm going to be having a good time. So fuck it. And people can catch me on Instagram at Flat Out Funny, and that's PHLATOUT PHUNNY. So I'm doing some crazy shit on there, like getting my day started. But right now, I'm really in the works of trying to get my own home improvement show. So
There it
called
is.
Frugal Flip. So that's why I've been posting shit because
Like that.
yeah. And the fun, I gotta call my fucking manager back. You know what? It's a good thing that you're on LA time because I haven't called my manager back yet. I need to record. Yeah, I'm trying to get my home show. So the thing is, yeah, I want fuckers to campaign. I don't be knowing what I do. They gotta do a challenge and they'll be like, get people at the show. She need a home show or do some shit. I'm telling people to campaign for me to get my own home improvements. I'm a bad bitch. I know how to flip some stuff. You ain't got to spend no money. I'm not inspired by shows where they spend $40,000 on home innovation. I'd be like, bitch, you got $50. We can do it.
Yeah.
All
there
like
it is.
this. Yeah.
All right, Marvin, what you got for the people, bro?
Hey, man, I want to thank everybody who hit my cash app. You know what I'm saying? People ain't got to fuck with you. So I appreciate the ones that did, but it ain't enough. I need some more folks to hit that cash app before we get off the air. That's first of all. And then next of all, you can catch me. I open up for Ricky Smile. So wherever Ricky Smile at, I'm back out there on the road. Now I took a whole year off. I wasn't fucking with the COVID shit, but I'm back. Right. I'm vaccinated and I'm ready to go. And you catch me at Comedian Marvin H on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Marvin Hunter's fan page on Facebook. I'm looking for me in Birmingham at the casino down there with Tim Bay coming up. And also I got a book coming out, my Navy Sea Stories. I was Navy for 20 years, and I'm writing this book about different crazy shit that happened in the Navy, man. So I appreciate everybody that fuck with me, man. Y'all be safe. God bless.
There it is. And last but definitely not least, man, if you guys are in the Atlanta area, man, I am performing for one night only at Atlanta.
I'm gonna come fuck with you.
Come pull up on me, man. It's going to be May 23rd, 7 o'clock show. If you have not got your tickets, go ahead and grab your tickets right now. Again, that's May 23rd. That's 2 Sundays from now at Atlanta Comedy Theater. You can go to the link in my bio on my Instagram, and it'll take you right there on the link tree. It's the first option when you click that link tree. You can go ahead and grab your tickets right now. One night only, 7 o'clock. All right. They want to do 2 shows, but I already know I'm going to be tired because I'm going to be in Salt Lake City on Friday and Saturday doing 2 shows. So we're doing one show only, Sunday, Atlanta Comedy Theater, May 23rd at 7 p.m. So go ahead and grab your tickets right there. I want to give a big shout out to the MooreMods. They do an amazing job. The MooreMob, I appreciate you. Rewatch Gary, thank you so much. People that come over from the Scary Squad, my Discords, everybody that pulled up tonight, man. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, man. And we will see y'all on the next show tomorrow night. Ty Davis is holding it down for me. Got a fire ass lined up. Be looking out for that because the flyer's gonna drop in the morning. I appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Peace, guys.